Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Carl Hicks, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Tom Seaver will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think...
Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3.
Digging in, Carl Hicks. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Nope.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again.
Nope.
They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Out. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. You're out. Out. 3. 3.
Stepping in, Stephen Lee.
Catcher, Stephen Lee.
Get a scrum ball. Turn 2 right now. Straight up.
Popped him up.
Straight up.
Seaver in foul ground. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And that's the second out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
So digging in now, Carl Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 1. Hicks has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
You got it. Round it.
Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ken.
To the plate now, Ken Berry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, like you stand up there, huh? Runner!
Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here one time, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, get on for us here.
Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. You're out. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
At the plate, Samuel
Now
Monticelli. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Monticelli.
The 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. 1 run is scored. And a relay home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Let's play ball. 3. Out.
Into the box now, Brooks Robinson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Robinson.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Popped him up. Bourbon has room in foul territory, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Brewers lead this one 6-0. The next Cub up, Carl Hicks. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cedeno is in his tracks now. 1 gone. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category.
Play ball. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. 3. That's ball 4. 3. 3. Out. 3.
Stepping in, Mark Teixeira, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Let's play ball.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Carl Hicks.
The catcher, Carl Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Ball 4, take the base. He's out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. Milwaukee led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Geraldo Francisco gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.